Stephanie, one quick question. So this podcast is all about generating conversation at coffee machines all over the world, right? Young people thinking, hey, that was really inspiring what I heard from Stephanie. I know now what's happening now. I know who should be the first movers. So perhaps, I can be influencing that on my side as well. There is a very bright and inspiring outlook what can be done in terms of education, industrialization of countries like Namibia. There is also for sure other things you have on your mind. What would be the thing you want people to think about at the coffee machine when they listen to this podcast and think of Stephanie and saying kind of mentally, oh, thank you for this hint. I'm puzzled and willing to think about that one. So what is that in your mind?
Sure, that's a very difficult question. Well, I think it's just a matter of, especially if you're a young person listening to this, is to see how you can integrate yourself into these kind of conversations and how you can be a part of an industry like this. It's coming from my aspect, I remember 3 years ago, I went to my first energy conference by myself. I didn't know a single person there. I was just a person. I was busy doing my master's. I wanted to be an energy lawyer, and I just went there. And then I also went to the Hydrogen Congress by very lucky in Rotterdam, where I met the fellow moderator here. So it's integrating yourself and actually knowing that you can also make a difference. Because what I then did is, just being present and really being passionate. That's what I get a lot when people interact with me. They say, they really like how passionate I am. And it takes you a lot of places because then people also realize that. At some point, I think it was 2 years ago, I was then invited to speak in front of Parliament, in front of a standing committee that actually is drafting the green hydrogen legislation, to talk to them about the gaps that are within our legal framework and what can be done. And just to continue to having those conversations and being open-minded. And I think that's just really what I would want to highlight, that you're in control of kind of your own destiny. And especially in a space like this where it's so new and so exciting, it's not the old players. This is not the old petroleum industry where everybody has been doing this for how many tens and decades of years. Everybody is so young in this industry and also so new at it. Even if they aren't young, they have just transitioned from whatever industry they're in to be in this industry. And everybody's learning together. And that's what's really exciting about it.
I love that. Learning together. And basically, this is the industry you can still shape.
Yeah.
That's my takeaway from today.
Yeah.
I don't know what about Warsaw on Joachim.
Yes, I like this control your own destiny very much. This is the time where you can influence things, and great to see a passionate person. But of course, we have to go from passion to perseverance to get the stuff done as well. But I also hear that a lot of great thinking in Namibia and surrounding countries about how to take this forward in a very positive way for the region, not only to be there to satisfy the needs of the global north. Take this opportunity to develop. I feel this is very encouraging. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I really like that.
I'm super glad we're finally doing this. It was such an insightful and very diverse conversation. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to possibly having you on again, because I know there's a lot more that we definitely need to talk about. Thank you so much for your time, Stephanie.